Hey guys, this is Teacher Elo and I'm here to explain WH questions, also known as information questions. Alright, so here at the bottom of your screen you see the WH questions. They are who, what, where, when, why, and how. Alright, so some of you might know these as information questions, and that's one of the names they have, but sometimes we call them WH questions because most of the questions begin with the letters WH, except how. That one starts with an H only. Alright, so information questions have answers with information. That's why they have that name. The other kind of question is called a yes or no question. Those usually have a short answer, which is yes or no. So for example, a yes or no question would be, do you like ice cream? Your answer is yes, yes I do, or no, no I don't. And that's all. Alright, with these questions, the WH questions, they give more information. So that's why we call them information questions. Alright, so let's start with the first question. Okay, so the first question is who. Right, who refers to people. Right, it's a question about people. It could be one person or many people. And here's an example. Who did you see in class? Answer, I saw Arjun. So Arjun is the answer to who. It's a person. Right, next one is where. Okay, where is a question about place or location. Alright, so here's your example. Where did you have dinner? I had dinner at Jimmy's Fish Grill. Okay, so the place, the answer, is Jimmy's Fish Grill. That's a restaurant. Okay, so other examples of locations or places can be at school, in the car, in the cabinet. It's just a different place. Okay, next question is what? Alright, what is probably the most general question in English, and it talks about things. Okay, things of course are not people, right? So it could be like food, an animal, and different things. Your example is, what did you eat? I ate salmon and vegetables. Alright, so the answer to what is the food, salmon and vegetables. Alright, so what, like I said, is very general. We use it every day in English, and we use it a lot with present continuous. Like, what are you doing right now? What are you reading? Right, so we're asking about that activity, which is also a thing. All right, what is also used as like asking for repetition in an informal way. So you wouldn't ask your teacher, what? Right, that would be a little rude. But if I'm talking to my brother and he says something that I don't really understand or I didn't hear him, I can ask him, what? Like, what did you say? Right, that would be okay, informally. Alright, next one is when. Alright, so when is a question about time. Alright, here's your example. When did you leave your home? I left at 9 o'clock a.m. Alright, so your answer to when is 9 o'clock a.m. That is a time. Alright, so when we think about when, it's not just the number on your watch. It can also be the day, the year, or the part of day. So you can say, in the morning, at night, later, right? Those are different times. All right, next question is how. So how is a little difficult to explain because it is the manner. Okay, so sometimes we think of it as the manner, or maybe the steps is how I think about it. Here's your example. How did you arrive? All right, the answer, I arrived by train. All right, so this question is asking you about how. How did you get from your home to work? Was it walking? Was it on your bicycle? Was it on your car? Was it on a train? And that is the manner, the style, right? Other common how questions are, how are you? Or how do you feel? Right? So those are also manners or styles, but it's kind of asking about your state of being, right? So you might say, how are you? Oh, I'm good, or I'm tired, I'm sick, right? So you're explaining how you feel in that sense. All right. Another way I usually see manner or with how is maybe in a recipe. So somebody could ask, how do you make a cappuccino? So now you have to explain all the steps. So number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, you have to complete the order. All right, next question is why? Why? So why is a question about the reason. You want to know the reason, or the because, right? Because we use because when you answer why. So here's your question. Why are you late? I'm late because I missed the train. All right, so here we have a whole answer, right? Why questions always have a pretty long answer since there's usually a sentence involved. So because I missed the train. All right, so here you want to know the reason. All right, so lastly, like always, we have a quiz. So I'll give you 5 seconds to pause the video, find the answers, and then we'll review it. Okay, I hope you pause the video. Here's your answers. All right, so let's go over these. Let's review them together. So number 1, why do you ride a bicycle? Answer is C, because I don't have a car. So here the question is why, and your answer is because. Right, number 2, when do you go to school? The answer is E, Tuesdays at 10:30 a.m. All right, so here we have when for time, and the answer has a day and the hour. Okay, very specific. Number 3, where is the party? Answer, letter A, it's at Rachel's house. Okay, so where, we see the place, which is the house. Right, number 4, how did you cook the chicken? Okay, letter D is your answer. I baked it in the oven. Okay, so how, in this case, are the steps or the recipe, and the answer is baked, right? That is the manner or the style in which the person baked it. Okay, number 5, who are you talking to? Answer, letter B, George. All right, so who is the question, and George is the person, so that is your answer. And number 6, what did you buy at the store? And your answer, letter F, a pair of shoes and a dress. All right, so here, what is for things, and shoes and a dress are things. All right, so I hope you learned something today. And if you have any other questions or comments about this video, please put them in the comments section so that way I can answer them or maybe make another video to help clarify this subject. Okay, so thank you for your time.